Good. Welcome to the circle. Welcome to the circle. This is our favorite thing in the world, is the circle. There's something that happens inside the circle that elevates all of us to really open up to the possibilities of what we can experience through this practice and what's in it for us, what's the healing that's going to transpire, and what are the lessons that we're going to learn, and how are we going to share that in the world. And so I just want to start off by congratulating you for showing up to the circle, because it takes a lot to show up to the circle. Sometimes the schedule changes. Sometimes you're not sure it's for you, you're not sure you can hang, you're not sure, all that stuff. And I don't even know about you. Sometimes you just fly your butterfly wings and there you are. I find that each circle and all of the people that show up to the circle at the time that they show up to the circle is exactly perfect for where you are and for where we are as a community. So I always like to say when we start a circle that we are so grateful and we're open to quality rather than quantity. I've sat in many circles in my life since 2004. I think I'm at 15 years, is that right? Math is not my thing. So my whole adult life, really, I was 24, I kind of stepped into this It's Yoga space. And I remember the first time I walked into It's Yoga, San Francisco, I went, I'm never leaving this place. It was this voice that was like, I'm never leaving. Obviously, I left the place, the building, the city. I've been all over the place, if you will. However, that place was of oneness, that place of connection was what I really never left. I might have thought I left it. There are long stretches of time in which I've been like, where is that place? Are you with me? But it doesn't change the fact that that place is there always and has been unaffected by any of my life's experiences. And that's what we embark on when we go on a journey with a teacher training. You say, okay, I'm going to tap back into that place. I'm going to tap into that place. I'm going to stay in that place as long as I can. And learning the tools that we're about to share with you, the tools for on-the-mat practice and the tools for the off-the-mat practice are really about that. We are here to empower you. We are here to support you on your journey. We believe in you. We are going to see the light in you no matter what. Even if you show us your fangs. Do you have fangs? Anybody? No, she doesn't have any fangs. I have fangs. But I'm a tamed cat. I've been trained. I've been very trained. But sometimes we don't always show up at our best, and some days you're going to be tired, and some days your body's going to tell you it hates yoga, and it doesn't like these people, and it's too hot, and all of the things it's going to tell you, because that's what it's going to do, that's what it's designed to do. You are going to know that within you is this place that's unaffected by all of it, and that's the place of yoga. Are you with me? Yoga. And so yeah, congratulations. You did what needed to be done to be here. I'm really proud of you. I know we've only just met, but I believe that if we're meeting now, it's not the first time actually. And that if you're on your mat now, this isn't, your first experience with yoga. You've been involved in this conversation for a lot longer than the years that you think you are. That you've been involved in this conversation around love and what it means to be a loving human being in the world. And this practice is just what we use for that. These are the tools that we use to connect to that place. This is how we roll. And the rocket is just awesome. Is it not? Yeah. That's what literally brings everyone here. Mm-hmm. Metaphorically and literally. There is a rocket ship that we are on, all of us. And it brought you here to Los Milagritos in the middle of the jungle because it wanted you to experience a deeper level of what this can be for you and how you're going to serve in the world. Because my true belief and my honest to God's heart stuff is this: I think all of us are playing a little bit small and we need to start playing big. And to play big, we got to move out of our own way. And to move out of our own way, we got to create the space to really look at it. Are you with me? Squeeze it out, do lots of twists, do some big back bends. Try and figure out how you're going to stand up without a wall. On your hands. Have you thought of that yet?
Yes.
The last trainers, they were like, there's no wall. I'm like, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, friends. We're going to get there. Everybody's going to be okay on this journey. Because it is a journey. And the rocket, you know, it can be turbulent sometimes. Right? I mean, think of a rocket taking off. Think about the pressure, the fire, the energy that it's going to take to get your ass off the ground. Literally. You got, you know, and I'm going to say it to you on the first day, and I hope I don't blow you away. Some of my trainers say I'm not good at the beginner trainers because I'm too intense, but I'm going to say it to you because I trust you already, that teaching yoga is big stuff. And we take it as a very sacred responsibility. So on day one, we're going to absolutely pay a lot of attention to your bodies. We're going to figure out your shoulders and your hands and all that. But also on day one, we're going to start to poke a little bit. We're going to poke a little bit over here and poke a little bit over there and see what we can move around. Because that's the practice in our minds. That's what the rocket is. It's about taking off. And in order to take off, absolutely, we need to have a strong foundation. We need to make sure everybody's, you know, safe, effective, your hands and feet are figured out, you know where you go in certain transitions, you kind of have some tools that are going to support you on getting through, you know, some of the turbulent times in the rocket. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's a metaphor. Oh no, not that pose. Oh no, I don't want to do that one. Or this is, I'm just going to kind of look around right now. Or I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen. And then, you know, the mind goes over there. So this is about training your mind. One of my favorite lessons has been that we achieve so little in many ways because our minds are undisciplined. And I think a lot of yogis these days, we don't want to go there. We want everything to be perfect from the outside in, and we judge ourselves based on the outside in. And the outside is an illusion. So on the first day, I'm going to tell you, we don't really care about what you can do on your mat. We will celebrate your successes with you. Absolutely. These next 10 days are really longer. I guess we're here together for almost 3 weeks, right? Yes. We have a few more peeps coming halfway through. But we're going to celebrate when you do great, and we're going to celebrate you when you fall on your butt, on and off the mat. We're going to celebrate that too, because that's what we know to be the cleansing process. And that's part of this. And I can promise you that you're in good hands. That's all I can say. I just know it. And I'm super high right now. Not like high, but like really high. I'm telling you. Super connected right now. Stuff is going down. Not that I don't participate in those activities ever in this moment, no, but I'm high, I'm connected. I'm really connected, and I want you to connect, and I want to connect with you in that place. So I'm always going to see the light in you no matter what you show me. And I'm always going to honor you for the choices you make and the decisions that you want to make around the practice. But the practice is what the practice is. And we don't get to change that. Okay? And I think that you come out of your environments. Both of you are from New York, right?
No, DC.
DC, okay. DC, New York, and Iowa. So and if you're with us online, I didn't even acknowledge you yet. Namaste. Welcome to the circle. Wherever you are, you're probably practicing. Right? So you all have a practice. I'm excited to learn about that. And I'm also going to tell you, now is the time. Everything in the past is done. So I find the people that get the most from these trainings are the ones that are the most open and are willing to say, okay, I'll try that. All right. I might be open to that. We'll see. We'll see. The people that have the hardest times in the training are the ones that say, well, my yoga teacher told me it had to be this way. So I'm just saying it straight up. You can tell me that, and I'll be like, okay, I don't know why you came here. You know, okay, this is how we're going to show you to do it, and this is how the rocket came through to me, and I'm authentic, so I got to share it the way it makes sense for me. And I'm trusting that the reason that you're here is because you already know that. I just wanted to say it out loud and make sure we're all on the same page. All right? Good?